you guys went back and watched the tape, what were kind of the biggest things that stood out from the Kentucky game?
Just giving up what was it, like 14 point lead. Have to build and grow from when we have leads and know how to maintain them and manage the game.
Have you seen, or how now is Nate a different player than maybe he was a month ago?
I feel like the game has slowed down for him. He's finally starting to figure out where he can get his shots, figure out the offense and how he can be productive with playing with his teammates.
How would you assess where your game is at right now, especially after dealing with the flu?
I'm better. It was a rough 4 days, but I'm glad to be back on the court. Glad to be a leader as an older guy.
What are you emphasizing as you do get back on the court in your individual game?
Just energy from the bench. Being a leader. I feel like there's not one leader. I feel like everyone has to be a leader, especially at times like this. We're getting closer to tournament time, so it's time to really lock in and hone in on the things we need to focus on.
What stands out about Mississippi State?
Just their guard play. They score a lot of points. They play fast, shoot a lot of threes. We have to maintain their guards. We also have to limit them to one shot. They're a good offensive rebounding team.
How can you all as guards help out the guys in the front court? That's something Rick talked about post-game, is guards helping out big men. How can y'all do that?
Just guarding the ball, helping each other, keeping the guards out the paint. Feel like we allow too many paint points. Just being locked in and focused on the scout, knowing what our opponents do.
What does that look like on the offensive end?
I feel like with Mississippi State, they don't really guard well, so just attacking them, drawing fouls on them, playing fast, getting stops, getting out early.
You guys have seemed to bounce back well after suffering a loss. What does practice and just the communication within the locker room look like after you guys lose, in the sense of, hey, we got to bounce back next game?
It's the same as a win. We think next game mentality, so even if we would have won that game, we still have to move on to the next game and lock in on our opponent. We really have to focus in these next 3 games. I feel like these are big for us as far as what our next step is. So really have to win these next 3 or 4 games.
Anything else? All right, thanks, bro.